When we think of markets, we usually think about buyers and sellers, with prices doing the work of connecting them. This basically describes commodity markets, things like sugar and iron ore, goods that are not differentiated. Houses and our needs for them are all unique. This is why standard economic theory has difficulties in explaining the operation of housing markets. The assumption is that housing is a commodity market. Housing is in fact a matching market. Matching markets are markets in which people seek to be paired with someone or something, with the criteria for matching often highly specific and requiring reciprocity. This often makes finding a match difficult and costly. One of the oldest matching markets is for marriage. The matchmaker brings together potential marriage partners. Layla might want to marry George, but George needs to want to marry Layla in return. Otherwise, there is no match. The platform RSVP is a digital matching market. Because we are so particular about what we want from housing, this makes finding our perfect match difficult and expensive. For example, searching for a house to buy can take a long time and a lot of effort. Vendors have to pay a lot to advertise or engage real estate agents. Real estate agents being the matchmakers in this case. These issues of searching and high costs means many matching markets do not always work well. However, the internet and digital technology is making a huge difference. Airbnb, for example, has made it so easy and cheap to find a holiday rental. It is so easy to match to what you want. One of the ways matching market platforms like Airbnb and RSVP achieve this is by signing people up as members. That way they can create pools of potential matches. This narrows the search. They can also communicate with you at any time at almost no cost. And they have algorithms do much of the actual matching work. If we think about public housing, the Public Housing Authority sets criteria for whom they want to match to. Vulnerable households are looking to match to an affordable property which provides security of tenure. The waiting list is the pool that makes matching easy. Social tenants wanting to swap their home are trying to match with another social housing tenant, but in many cases they are unable to find a match. Thinking about private rental, landlords want to match to higher income households, even if they are not charging higher rent. This means there are too few affordable houses available for lower income households. The only matches they can make are to more expensive properties, which puts them in housing stress. Many people living with a disability have highly specific requirements of their housing, but few vendors or landlords advertise disability features because they think it affects the price buyers are willing to pay. They are withholding information from the market, which makes discovering a match really difficult. Buying an apartment off the plan means you don't have all the information you really need, and circumstances can change in the long period between signing a pre-sale contract and the settlement. Investors in particular are inclined to walk away from their contracts if prices fall in the meantime. These are matches that unravel, and this unravelling is the key risk in developing apartments. It adds substantially to the cost and affects what and how much is supplied. The redevelopment of our ageing middle suburbs requires coordination of the landowners who currently live there, who need to be involved in some way. Right now, it's so expensive to do that only state agencies do it, and then rarely. Many types of matching needs to occur, and the matching needs to be far cheaper than is currently possible. Again, creating membership pools narrows the search and permits inexpensive communication. This is a role for a new kind of matchmaker. These are but a few examples of matching markets in housing. The lessons of matching market platforms such as Airbnb, Uber, PayPal and so on can be applied to housing. Understanding housing as matching markets provides the opportunity for inexpensive ways to improve the well-being of public and private tenants with the social and economic benefits that flow from that. It can also realign the risks of development, which has implications not just for the cost of housing, but the quality, sustainability, and type of housing that is supplied.